Welcome to HDTV. You're now rocking with your boy. Told you, dog and pony show. It's a dog and pony show. I knew this was going to happen, and this is why Brian Flores filed the complaint. It was genius on his part to do that. Everyone's saying, well, it's a waste of time. No, it's not. No, it's not. It's not a waste of time because it's showing you what we've been preaching and telling you for years. The NFL has a old school mentality way of doing business. It's the same as baseball. But the only difference is football didn't get rid of his black talent on the field because they know that's what's going to sell. They don't care about the attention that they're getting. Oh, they're not signing black coaches. They're not doing such and such. And I know they're not because the league is owned by predominantly whites, by pink folk. It's not. And people are quick to say, oh, you being racist and everything. Nobody's being racist. Nobody cares about all of that. You guys claim it. Look, man, listen. Call it what it is. Call it what it is. This is the thing. I knew they were going to pick majority white candidates. I knew that because since Brian Flores has the audacity to sue the owners, who are pink folk, of course. So my thing is this. They were going to punish all the black coaches. They signed Lovie Smith to the Texans, which was ridiculous. They just hired Lovie because they're like, okay, we need a black guy. Pick the token guy, Lovie. Lovie, you're going to be our coach. So now we see people, we're not all racist. We chose the black coach. And then they're going to basically put in a statement, in a document, which is going to say, well, we did bring Brian Flores back. You brought Brian Flores back. So the lawsuit is show that, oh, we weren't all the way racist. We brought him back 3 times. And the Saints brought him back, all these other teams. And then the Saints, it's funny how they brought Eric Bieniemy in. Then they went and got Dennis Allen. I knew Dennis Allen was going to get the job. Me and Christian said that from the get-go. We knew who was going to get the job. It was Dennis Allen. And Sean Payton still might be able to come back because next year he'll probably be like, all right, I took my break. All right, Dennis Allen, go back to defensive coordinator. That's what they do. They look out for their own. It's nepotism. I don't have a problem with it, but the problem I have is You're not giving blacks an equal opportunity that you're giving the whites. And this has been going on. And I keep trying to tell you, the fans don't care. Who are the fans? Majority pink folk. They did this to throw it right back at Brian Flores to say, hey man, see, that's just how it is. See, we hired a black coach. And then all these people who came to my page talking about, man, it ain't about race. See, they interviewed two black just listen to what you just said. They interviewed two black coaches. Why can't it be they interviewed coaches? Why can't it be just a quarterback? No, you got to separate it. Lamar is a running back playing quarterback. He's a black quarterback. It's crazy to me. It is crazy to me the way of thinking that we're living in. And then people aren't even upset about it because the majority is white people. They don't care. They don't want a black guy that's in charge of their team. They don't want no black guys. They don't. They don't want black people running the organizations. They don't want a black owner. They don't want a black coach. They don't want that. White people have always been the problem in America and the problem in society and the problem in sports because they are too good and too prideful to take accountability for their racism and their prejudice. They always deflect. You're being racist. You're talking about this. How am I being racist, white boy? Did I create a system to keep you down? Did I create a system to keep you from getting a job? Did I create a system where you're not able to interview for certain jobs? Did I create a system where they only show certain jobs in a black neighborhood as opposed to a white neighborhood? Your neighborhood gets promoted in all the six-figure jobs while the black neighborhoods only get promoted to $20,000 to $30,000 a year jobs? Hello. That's why I love arguing with white people because they look stupid every time you argue with they dumb behind. They so quick to yell race baiting. How is it race baiting, bruh? You have a majority of white owners that dominate a sport that's on the field to play. It's dominated by black Americans. 70%. And you can't have at least 2 or 3 black owners. You can't have 5 black owners. Why is that? Oh, I know why. Because a lot of these guys have their franchises from the back of slaves who were black who built this country. Blacks built this country. Blacks built this sport. This sport was nothing without blacks coming to it. The same as basketball. It was nothing but white people out there playing. Guess what? It was boring. But when the brothers was playing and we were doing our thing, you were hating on it. And then all of a sudden y'all wanted to integrate because you saw that your league wasn't getting as much pub as the black league was. It's the same thing in baseball with the Negro leagues. It's the same thing in basketball with the ABA. The NFL, it was the AFL. The AFL had all the high-flying offense. All the brothers was catching it, doing their dances, celebrating, but no. And it was a league before the AFL where it was black men playing football. And it was more exciting. All I'm saying is we just want equal opportunity. And that's a shame. We still have to ask for that. It's a shame. And I knew this was happening. I was waiting for it. When I saw it, I said, I knew it. That's why I wanted it to be nothing but white candidates picked. Because you know why? Brian Flores is being proven right. This is why. You guys couldn't help yourself. Y'all were so mad that y'all had to say, well, we'll just choose the token Negro, which is Lovie Smith. Lovie Smith is a token Negro. He's a dark-skinned brother that's an Oreo. His wife is white. The dude ain't got no black bone in his body. All right? David Culley, which was a mulatto, you guys got rid of him. So then y'all replaced him with the darker brother, so it'd be like, oh man, we got a darker brother here. So now you got two black coaches in the league now. Oh, and all them Saints fans who came to my page, well, Eric Bieniemy is a good coach. I hope we hire him. Come on, stop it. You guys are idiots. If another white person come to my page with this bull crap, I'm going to flame they butt. And then I'm going to flame their ancestors also. I will make a video talking about what your ancestors have done. I don't care if the ads don't play my it. I don't care if the ads don't play. I will make a video exposing you honkies, all of you guys, because you guys live in a world that is delusional. The majority of white people don't have a clear vision because they come from a background of superiority. So they never can see when something is unfair. They look at it like, well, black people, they're still going to complain. Remember the Dave Chappelle skit? The race thing? Let me see. Let's see. Finna see if this is it. Because I want you guys to listen to this. It's funny, but it's the truth. So we're going to wait. So here it is right here.
Well, Rob, some of the biggest names in sports and in entertainment are on the line tonight, and I'm excited to see who's going to be drafted by which race. Seated behind me on the stage there are the various representatives, and believe it or not, the blacks have actually won the first pick.
Wow, that's the first lottery a black person's won in a long time, Billy.
Yes, and they'll probably still complain.
Man.
You heard that? And they still complain. And watch Dave Chappelle's reaction.
Person's won in a long time, Billy.
Yes, and they'll probably still complain.
Man, you. Well, the black representative is heading to the microphone now. Why don't we take a listen?
So that's what they think of us. They think all we do is complain, complain, complain. That's all white people think about us as. And then you got the dumb black dudes who the honky. I call them the honkies. Not honkies, but I call them the white on the inside, the Oreo. I call them Oreos. I see that's what's wrong with my people. We always complain. I'd be like, how much did a white person pay you to say that, Negro? You house Negro. Come with that house Negro mentality. Hey man, well, see, I didn't complain, We need to stop complaining. We need to move forward. It's like, how are we going to move forward when the oppressors haven't taken accountability for racism or being prejudiced? Until they make that stand, it's going to be what it is. And this shows you how racist that football is. It shows you how racist the fans are of each football team. They are. And then you have fans like, keep the race out of football. Well, how about you put the race in football by actually letting brothers be in charge of more than just coaching, executive positions, ownership. We need ownership. Why aren't you bringing black owners? I put money on it. They're going to have a black owner, and it's going to be a guy who's a token black guy, and they're going to put him in there, and he going to still hire a white coach. Watch what I tell you. Look at Michael Jordan. Michael Jordan got some type of Indian or Jew, whatever that guy is. That's the coach. Look like he's an accountant or a lawyer, but he's the head coach. And you black it and whatever. Just like my boy Joe Cool say, man, Michael Jordan ain't nothing but with a white guy on the inside, and that's what he is. But Dennis Allen being selected, Mike McDaniel being selected in Miami, they did that on purpose to throw it at Brian Flores like, yeah, you're gone, so we're going to hire our guy. And then minority coaches, look what they did to the 49ers coach. They wanted him to take a 60% pay cut when he developed George Kittle, the tight ends coach, assistant coach. And then they fired him because he wouldn't take a pay cut. And he was one of the reasons your team was doing awesome on offense. But this is the NFL. That's why I said it's not a waste of time. They're only talking about it because it's Black History Month. And again, I don't celebrate Black History Month. I celebrate being black every day. So I will never celebrate that crap that they labeled us. Then they gave you Negroes Juneteenth and y'all celebrating that crap. Dumb behind Negroes. Y'all stupid. If I see a black person celebrating Black History Month or that bull crap, I am cussing and slapping the hell out of them. Man, come here, you idiot. Hell is wrong with you. But yeah, Dennis Allen's the coach of the Saints. Token boy Lovey is the coach of the Texans, and Mike McDaniel's with the Dolphins. And everybody, all the coaches are white except Minnesota hasn't picked yet, and they're going to go get their white guy. So, like I said, they're going to sweep this under the rug as always. They're going to kick Brian Flores out the league, and they're going to kick some of the other brothers out the league, and they're going to stay white. They're still going to be making their money. Why? Because the majority of the fans are white, and they don't care. They're racist at heart. That's why I try to tell y'all, you could be cool with some of these white people, but the majority of them, they are racist. They are prejudiced. They only like us for entertainment or when we're screwing them with our stick or our women giving them that juicy. That's the only time they love us. Thank you for listening. I am out. Deezy.